Hi there, my name is Ethan McFadgen, and this is my personal finance video submission number 4. Today's topic is describing risk tolerance using examples and determining why or why not I am risk averse. So firstly, I'm going to talk about what is risk tolerance. So risk tolerance measures the degree to which an investor will accept risk for a better return. Risk tolerance is one of the most important investing concepts. If you're not willing to accept certain risk and your portfolio takes a negative swing, if you are not tolerant to risk, you may sell your shares at the wrong time. Instead of selling them at a high rate, you would sell them when they were low to save yourself from losing all of your investment. There are many factors that do go into determining your risk tolerance. Some of those include age, investment goals, etc. There are risk tolerance assessments available online, or you could sit down with an advisor who can help determine your risk tolerance for you. An example that I'm going to use to describe risk tolerance would be between my investment portfolio and the investment portfolio of my grandfather. So my investment portfolio would be subject to a lot more risk, I believe, than my grandfather's, mainly due to our age and investment goals. Mainly when I'm investing now, it's to make a good return on my money. My grandfather is nearing the age of retirement, and he is more interested in lower risk but guaranteed returns so that he can always have money upon retirement. So like I said, I'm open to more risk because I can weather through the storm if my investment portfolio decides to drop. Whereas, like I mentioned, my grandfather, close to retirement, is more interested in something that can guarantee him a return, whether or not that return is low or high. He would prefer something that with low risk and a guaranteed return. So next I'm going to talk about whether or not I am risk averse or not. And like I kind of just mentioned in my previous example, I believe I'm not. So being risk averse is someone who avoids risk and takes a guaranteed low return due to this preference. I see myself as a risk taker and not risk averse. One example as to why I believe I'm a risk taker, a couple years ago, I invested a few $100s in Bitcoin when it was kind of at its low point. It was a very risky investment as nobody truly knew the future of Bitcoin or what even Bitcoin was. Luckily for myself, it took a nice spike and I was able to sell it before it crashed hard. Currently in my investment portfolio, I have a small amount still invested in Bitcoin, waiting for another spike. But that is my only real risky investment that I personally have at the moment. But I do find myself more of a risk taker than risk adverse. So this is my fourth and final personal finance video submission of the year. Thank you for listening to all my videos. I hope you enjoyed them all.